I just self-timered to start filming this clip. Hello, welcome. Today is a wonderful day. I don't even know what date it is. January 6th. Okay, so today I'm gonna be filming a year in review. I know I actually did it like really briefly on, what's that called? Instagram. But I just thought this was kind of like a fun tradition type video to hold on to because I did it last year for the first time. I don't know, I just thought it was fun and creative. So I'm gonna do it again. And I will share the photos that I'm going to be referencing off of my phone on here so you can be like same page as me. But I'm just gonna walk you through my year and share just like a couple of things from each month. Probably just one, because that's what I screenshotted. So in January, we were living in Michigan. I think we got engaged in September of last year, which is crazy actually. But we got engaged, and then in January of 2019, I went to Nashville to my friend Isla's bridal boutique and got my wedding dress. So I actually had Evan edit this photo because I was like, okay, if I just send him a photo with my dress in it, there's no way he'll ever guess that my dress is in the photo, for one, and for two, that I picked the poofiest dress. So my dress is all the way on the right and I love it so dearly. It's actually in the closet right next to me still. I already want to put it back on, but I just thought this was a very special moment of obviously my life and of January. I didn't really think anything else beat it. So that was my favorite moment of January for sure. And obviously being able to see my friends in Nashville was really fun. But fast forward to February, I was back in Nashville. I honestly don't know why I was there. This might have been just like an overlap too with my trip to, this might have also been just like an overlap too with the trip to Nashville for my dress, and it kind of just turned into February. But I just really love being able to travel to Nashville last year and last winter to be able to see my friends and kind of just like give me clarity on wanting to live here. And now obviously, or maybe not so obvious, but we now are back in Nashville living here. Maybe that's why, if you're new here or old but you're confused on the background scene change, that is why we've moved. To follow along or like see any of those things, you can definitely follow me on Instagram. It's just my name, Kazmira Eldaly, and then you'll see it all. In March, we had one of my like favorite common flower gathering dinners. I just think it was like so beautiful and white and like pure and clean looking. I think it was just wonderful. And that was in downtown Detroit. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, common flower gatherings, I do these like boutique dinner parties, but not like a party, more like a dinner 5-course meal with my friend Rochelle. It's like a ticketed event. We used to do them every month, but the same week that I moved to Nashville, she moved to North Carolina. So we're kind of now in the new year figuring out a new system of having one at least like every other month. But this one was definitely like one of my favorites. I just also think like the way that the photos turned out were just so wonderful. Speaking of Rochelle, wow, Rochelle, this whole video is about you. The next month, what month are we on? April, I was in Nashville again. So actually looking back on my year, I noticed how much I was in Nashville. So it definitely makes sense on the fact that we live here now for sure. Because I was literally already here so much. This is at my favorite place in Nashville, Urban Cowboy. If you ever are here, you should definitely visit. I took Rochelle there, which actually I think she went to it before this time. But we got our favorite drinks, grapefruit pomelo. It's pretty much like the only drink that I can drink. And we were actually there for a common flower dinner. We traveled a little bit with it in like being based in Detroit, and we went to Nashville, or came to Nashville for a dinner in April. So that was so beautiful. That one, it's so hard because I feel like they're all my favorite. They're all just so different in so many different ways, and Nashville's was outside in this most like beautiful. And then May, was like a month of like hardship and beauty. I just remember in this moment, I remember like Evan and I were just so frustrated with like all of life that was going on and wedding planning, and just like overwhelmed really is a better word, more so than frustrated, and we didn't really know what to do. We felt like all we could do was wedding plan and save for wedding planning. But I picked up some pizza on the way home and surprised him with pizza and said, you gotta get in the car because we are going to the lake to eat pizza and enjoy the sunset. And that's what we did. And we brought the dogs with us because obviously, and we ended up watching Friends also with on our phones with like the trunk open with the sun setting, and it was a very fun time. So I loved being able to turn more of like that overwhelming feeling into a fun, beautiful memory. So I liked May. And then June, things became so real. This is us at our bridal shower, which is crazy. I feel like we look so much different in this photo versus now. Maybe not, maybe just me, or I mean maybe just Evan because his hair is longer, but like his hair is longer now than in this photo. But I feel like, what? We've already been married for 5 months, which obviously people, like my mom's watching this, she's like, I've been married 34, almost 35 years, so you got nothing on me. But I feel like we already look like babies. Anyways, this is our bridal shower, and it was so much fun. We got to play some games. We didn't do much of like gift opening there because it kind of overwhelms us, to like stresses us out is a better word, to open gifts in front of people, because we want to make sure we like give real reactions, and sometimes that's not like the case. But I really loved like all of the things that we got, and we were very blessed and thankful for all the things that we got from our wedding. It was just so much fun. So this was a great kickoff to like summer and the wedding season for sure. And then the next month, a bunch of my friends that are in this picture. So you have Rochelle, from left to right, it's Rochelle, my sister Sarah, me, my friend Marissa, my other sister Aniette, and then my friend Jen. And they surprised me and took me. I didn't even know where we were going. I had a feeling it was up north somewhere, but we went to Sutton's Bay, like Traverse City area in northern Michigan, and it was so beautiful and so fun. We got to lay on the beach and just like hang out a little while for a long weekend and go to some wineries. It was a lot of fun. So that was my bachelorette party, and it was like all sorts of cozy and fun and chill. It was great. And August, we got married. Finally, it was so much fun. I honestly, people are like, does it even feel like you're married? They're not asking that so much anymore, but I just feel like I'm still processing and like having to remind myself like, yeah, you're married. It's like, you know, it's so natural to say husband now, but I have to remind myself like, what the heck? So this was a photo from our wedding. It was so much fun and so beautiful. If you guys haven't seen our wedding video, you're making a mistake. Like, I grant you permission to leave this video now and go watch it if you've made it this far. It's literally like my favorite thing, my favorite video on earth right now. And it's our wedding video, and it's 16 minutes, but it's like so cinematographic and wonderful, and I love it. It's on my channel, like our full video, and then I also vlogged on our wedding, which is crazy to me, but I did, and there was a fire the morning of our wedding. So if you want to learn more about that, you can also watch my wedding day vlog. That's on my channel too. But that was August, so obviously that was like a very emotional, I literally cried more in one day on our wedding than ever before, I think. Then fast forward to September, and this is us on a boat in Italy, and I freaking wish I could teleport back to this photo. This was so much fun. Our boat driver's name was Francesco, and he was just like a light. Like, he was like just like a glowing light. He was so great, and he just talked about how much he loved his job, and obviously you just drive boats around Italy all day, and it was a literal dream. So this is in Positano. We got some snacks and Prosecco, and it was literally just the best. So we actually got to travel in Europe for like 3 weeks, and I have some of our like trip recap videos up on my channel too. I actually uploaded I actually uploaded some of them during Vlogmas, so I'm gonna kind of like change the thumbnail and put them into my travel playlist on my channel. So if you want to see any of those, you should check them out because they're so beautiful and hopefully inspiring to you to travel. We went to 3 different islands in Greece, Barcelona, and then like 3 different parts of Italy. So check them out. I think that I've uploaded them all. I should double check, but Italy was a dream. So then the weekend after, or maybe 2 weekends after we got back like mid-September. And okay, I guess I chose this one for October, but really it was like the last weekend of September, so we're just gonna like push it all together to equal to October. But we went to Denver, Colorado, the like weekend or 2 weekends after we got back from our honeymoon, which was crazy. So October, I probably didn't have like that many things going on and was trying to recoup. That's probably why I didn't screenshot anything that actually happened in October. But we were in Denver, Colorado for another common flower gathering, which it was on a flower farm with the mountains surrounding us and a little pond and a long, beautiful table. Colorado, we actually also went to Colorado trying to like see houses there and see if we could live there or if we wanted to move there before we moved to Nashville or instead of moving to Nashville. Obviously we picked Nashville, but Denver, one day we hope to live there or hope to have an A-frame second house there. So we'll see what happens. Jesus take the wheel. So this is actually me though in Breckenridge, and we were so lucky. We were in Colorado, which we didn't even think about this, but we were in Colorado the best weekend of the whole year to see fall colors. So it was just like a treat to see all of God's creations come to life, literally. It was crazy. The colors, I was just like, oh, how are they real? And then November, we officially moved to Nashville, and this was at a photo shoot with my friend Chrissy, shooting her jackets. And this was just a new outfit that I got for my birthday. My birthday was in November. I got some bomb sushi at my favorite sushi place in Nashville, and it was just really fun. Happy to be back here, happy to be back with my friends, and just in such a creative town and city. I was so happy. I was just very happy about it. So I felt like that was a good thing to highlight for November. And then December, a couple of weeks ago already, which is crazy, we went home to Michigan and also to Evan's family in Wisconsin and got to celebrate and be around family for the holidays, and it was so much fun. If you saw my Instagram story, you probably saw all sorts of ugly Christmas sweaters. So that was like my family's theme for Christmas, which it always is usually like Christmas pajamas, but this year we took like an ugly Christmas sweater twist. So that is why I'm wearing these wonderful strawberry and holly shorts, which I actually ended up loving. Like I feel like I will wear those, but we'll see about that. And my mom dressed up as Moira from Schitt's Creek, and if you know, you just know that my mom is Moira through and through. But that's December. That's the end of the year. Now we're here. I am so excited for YouTube this year and just like being forced into structure with taking on a new job and more like side jobs and trying to pay off some student loan debt and just really feeling like I'm really feeling okay and like happy, not just okay, but like really great about being here and finally feel like just good with where I'm at. So I'm really excited though to be forced into some structure with this new job, and it still is really creative, and it's something that I've actually like someone that I've worked for before, but now I'm just, like I said, gonna be forced into like actually thinking out videos and thinking out content and thinking out when I'm going to actually create it. And that was one of my goals this year, is to, regardless of this new job, like think out what I was actually putting out there so it was of value and creative and not just like a generic thing, which I feel like the past few months, just because of how many things were happening in my life, it kind of, specifically my Instagram feed kind of turned into just like, oh, what can I post? Okay. So my goal for 2020 is to make it creative and helpful. But that's my year in review, And a little thing to kick off this year for January is we have gone vegan. So if you want to see more videos on that, comment down below. I'm probably going to share some anyways because I'm having so much fun and learning so much stuff. But comment, because I am curious if like you're a vegan or have thought about it or want to learn more. Not that I'm like I'm knowledgeable, but not really, because I'm just learning myself. But yeah, let me know, and thank you for watching, and maybe I should say and one more time. Love you. Bye.